Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for October 12th, I think it is. What, it's the 11th or the 12th today? Actually, no, today is the 12th. I remember writing it on my dry erase board yesterday for the Stay Sober and challenge that I do on TikTok. You can follow my TikTok if you would like to at Caleb of the Woods. Aries, I'd say that every single time, before I get into your tarot read today, I did channel a few things in my meditation and in my walk this morning. Before I even got to the meditation, I got a few things in my walk today. I always like to talk about what I get in my walk before I get into the meditation portion or the tarot portion, okay? But during my walk today, I found some on the ground while I was walking. I found some walnuts, okay? Every single time I find walnuts on the ground, it always means that my great-grandfather, who is no longer here with us, is talking to me. Usually my great-grandfather, whenever he does speak to me, he doesn't speak with words, number one, and then number two, he don't give you a whole lot. He gives you what you need, okay? But I'll never forget, I will tell you guys this story really quickly before I get into that, but I'll never forget one of the first times that I believed that my great-grandfather was talking to me, okay? And I was actually thinking about this like soon after I found these walnuts, whenever I was almost back home from going on my walk this morning. And it's whenever I used to work at Coca-Cola. It's the second time that I worked at Coca-Cola, and I remember specifically, I wasn't driving at that time. I did have my truck still, but I wasn't driving. In fact, like, I'd gotten a ride to work. I think my fiance had taken me to work, and she couldn't pick me up for some reason, and so I decided, instead of asking for help, like, I just decided to walk home. And I remember on the walk home, I was so mad at myself. I was so upset at myself, and I was crying. And I was just asking God, like, why am I going through this again? Because there was a few years before that, I had to walk back and forth for months at a time before I even got a vehicle. And I walked back and forth every single day, and I was just crying, and I was mad at myself, and I was like, why am I having to go through this again? I don't understand. And then, like, maybe like 0.2 or 0.3 miles later, I was getting my emotions back together, and I stopped crying. And I started finding these walnuts on the ground from this walnut tree on the sidewalk. And I'll never forget my great-grandfather. His name is Raymond Jackson Hussey. That's my great-grandfather's name. Raymond Jackson Hussey. So maybe one of you guys watching this have one of those names, okay? But I saw the walnuts on the ground, and I just felt this overpowering feeling like it's gonna be okay. Like, you're going through this for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and you're going through this for a reason, and you're learning here. And this time, whenever I was walking, I wasn't walking, and it wasn't the first time. I wasn't starting from ground zero. I was starting from a place of knowledge. I knew where I needed to go. I knew what I needed to do. Okay, and then soon after that, I found a pack of L&M menthols on the ground, which my grandfather used to smoke. He doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore, thank God. But I found those, and it was like my grandfather was talking to me, like, Caleb, it's gonna be all right. Like, keep your head up, keep moving forward, okay? So someone out here, your grandfather or your great-grandfather, they're proud of you, okay? And they understand the struggle that you may be going through right now. And they understand that it is a big part of your growth here. So if you're an Aries out here and you're watching this, if you're going through a struggle, understand that your ancestors are proud of you, okay? They're there for you, and they're gonna see you succeed. They're gonna make sure they see you get to the other side of whatever this is you may be going through here. If someone out here is going through that, okay? So I wanted to say that first because I really miss my pawpaw, and I think about him a lot. Like, I almost started crying on the way back, like I said, just thinking about this. So some of you guys may have been close to your grandfather or your great-grandfather, or if you weren't, maybe whenever they were still here, maybe after they passed, you realized how much they actually meant to you once you no longer had their energy around you, okay? So that's one thing. I also got this feather today, which my dog like chewed the end of it off, okay? But I found this white feather with the tip of it, the very tip of it is black here. So maybe you guys are going to be seeing white or black feathers, or a mixture of both, or maybe someone watching this is, you could be mixed, maybe. Also, before I went out, I got these two songs, okay? One of the two songs is called Make Damn Sure by Taking Back Sunday. And this one part that's like sticking out is like, I'm gonna make damn sure that you can't ever leave. No, you won't ever get too far from me. You won't ever get too far from me. I'll make damn sure. Okay, so someone out here, Aries, is in your energy, and either you really, maybe you guys are having issues right now, or you're having issues in the relationship or something, if it's someone like a counterpart that you're dealing with here, or a family member. But it's someone that you don't want out of your energy, okay? And it's like you're sitting here looking at this person like, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna stay in my energy, actually, as far as how you're feeling about this person, okay? I also got the song Don't Trust a Hoe by 303. But the part of that song that stood out was, don't trust a hoe, never trust a hoe, don't trust a hoe, don't trust me. So what I got from that primarily, Aries, is that maybe for some reason you're having issues with someone in your life here, or having a hard time in a relationship here because you don't trust yourself. Or it could be the other person that's having issues with you here, Aries, because they don't trust themselves. For example, with myself, I had the biggest issue quitting alcohol for such a long time because I didn't trust myself even going into the store. I knew that if I went into the store, there was a chance that I could talk myself into drinking some alcohol. So maybe it may not be a person here, it may be something that you're dealing with in your energy, that you're having a hard time trusting yourself not to be around it here. Could very well be. Okay. Also got dog barking, okay? I don't know why dog barking keeps coming up in my reads. You could either have a dog, or you are around a dog. Maybe your neighbor has a dog, and this dog is just always constantly barking, and you're just like, oh my God, shut up, okay? Something like that. Or someone in your energy is trying to distract you here, Aries. So be careful, be wary of the energies that you keep in, that you bring into your energy. Be wary of the energies that you let in around yourself here, okay? Also, I got, and we're almost done here, I promise. Okay. Also, I got split mask. I was meditating, and while I was meditating, I saw this, you know, like the masquerade masks, but not like the partial ones. It was like a full one, right? With like the mouth that's like smiling or whatever. I saw this mask, and it was like split in two, and it was like half was over here and half was over here, and you could see a partial face behind it. So it's like, and I've seen this as a good thing. I felt like a good energy coming off of this. So you have someone in your energy here that is trying to show their true colors to you. They're trying to take off their mask, and that would be the mask that they show the world, like people that they aren't close to. So they're trying to show their true colors to you. They're trying to open up to you. They're trying to be vulnerable with you here, Aries, or it could be you trying to be this way with a person. And normally you don't do this, okay? It could be very well be that. Also, since I got that, it made me think of the song Mask Off. I don't remember who sings that song, and I didn't look it up before I started this video, unfortunately, but it's like, Percocet, Molly Percocet, Percocet, Molly Percocet. Something about chase a check, never chase a bitch, mask off. So some of you guys here, and I don't know why it keeps bringing me something with some type of addiction or alcohol abuse or something here. Maybe you guys are trying to get out of this energy of having to rely on some type of substance here in order for you to be your true authentic self. So that way you can take this mask off that you've been wearing, showing the world that you're this kind of person, when in reality you are actually someone that is a lot deeper than you show the world. You may show the world that you're like, fuck you, I don't give a damn. But in reality, you're like, actually, I do really care. I just don't want to show you that because I don't want to have to deal with y'all thinking that I'm an emotional human being. All right, if anybody would like to look through my TikTok at Caleb of the Woods, you will see the person that I used to present myself to the world after. And then after I went through this huge change, I had to bring myself out of the depths. I felt like the depths of hell. Seriously, I had to bring myself out of the depths of hell so that way I could be like, okay, this is who I actually am. This is who I never show the world, okay, because I'm so scared of showing the world that I'm an emotional human being. that I just don't feel the need to do that, and I don't feel like y'all deserve that. So that's the way I felt for a big part of my life here, Aries. But I decided at this point, after a huge breaking point in my life, I was like, fuck that. I was like, you know what? You can like it, you can hate it, you can love it, you can dismiss it. It don't matter how you feel about it. To me, I'm going to show the world who I am. And here I am, Aries. So someone out here could be going through something like this. Okay, that's why I'm having to put it out here. Also, last night, I got this. Whenever my baby came over last night, I got this. A clean tie attracts the soup of the day. She bought some dumplings is what they're called, some pork dumplings from this little shop, okay, and she got a fortune cookie. I don't think you guys can see that very well. The fortune cookie says, a clean tie attracts the soup of the day. Okay, so Aries out here, you're probably really into your style, you're probably into what you wear, you're probably really into like how you present yourself to the world and how you look to the world. Okay, but this is kind of stating that, hey, if you wear all white, you might want to be careful, because white attracts dirt really easily. It's really easy to see dirt on white clothing here. So a clean tie attracts the soup of the day. So maybe if you're wearing a tie, be careful, you might drop something on it today, okay? All right, Aries, it's gonna be for someone out here. Also, guys, I wanted to mention in the description box that I post this in my description box every single time. If you would like to see my description box, you can look down in there. I'm also gonna try to remember to post my TikTok names in there, because I don't think I like post those usually. But in the description box, if you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me for the details. I have my email in there, and I also have my Cash App in there if you would like to donate to the channel. Totally up to you. Okay, and what else am I forgetting here? Yes, next week I'm going to start doing reads for the other signs, okay? Now, I'm not going to stop doing my Aries reads daily. Aries is still going to get a read every single day, but I am going to post in the description box below a day. So it's going to be like Sunday these signs, Monday these signs, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay, I had it written out earlier, and I'm pretty sure I have it where I do 3 different elements per day. Okay, that's what I'm at least shooting for here, okay, Aries. And I'm also trying to find a way to fit into my schedule doing cusp signs, because I can only imagine how hard it is for the cuspers out there, you know, like the like, I don't know, like my dad's birthday is May 21st, for example. He is on the cusp of Gemini, he's on that cusp of Gemini and Taurus. He's on the cusp of Gemini and Taurus, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for you guys having to look at all the Gemini reads and all the Taurus reads to get a good picture for the for what you may be going through as a cusp sign. So I just wanted to throw that out there for someone, okay? All right, Aries, we are going to get right into your reading now. For those of you guys that don't know, I do use a book by Dusty White. It is called The Easiest Way to Learn the Tarot Ever. Okay, the reason I use this book is a quick reference guide for myself and for you guys, so that way, even though I am pretty intuitive and I can usually figure out what the card means by myself, I do like to have a quick reference, okay? I got myself some coffee. It's actually afternoon now, but I got myself some coffee. I've been having a slow day. Like, really, I've been having a very slow day. Okay, so. All right, that feels better already. Also, I got some new sage, and I've had this new sage and my, I can't even remember what it's called, but yeah. I finally busted these out today. I was tired of almost burning my fingers, getting down to the nitty gritty of the last one, so let me go ahead and protect my throat chakra really quick. I already feel it being blocked a little bit. Excuse me. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael, please protect my throat cock. Okay. Oh, thank God I said that. Throat cock. Not what I was going for, okay? But yeah, my girl was here last night. Anyway, no, that's not what I'm getting to. Ooh, wow. All right, I also found some, like I said earlier, whenever I found my great-grandfather, whenever I found the walnuts on the ground, I also found 2 pieces of corn. They just like got done cutting down this corn and like gathering the corn off of it with some big machine or something like that. Okay, please protect my throat chakra, my crown chakra, my solar plexus, my root chakra, and the rest of my chakras. Please allow me to get a good reading for Aries here today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit guides. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay, thank you, Lord. So I did find 2 pieces of corn on the ground, and I found 2 walnuts. So okay, that only really gave me one thing specifically, and it's that if you're a female watching this, you could very well be thinking about your male counterpart. And I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I needed to, because Spirit wanted me to say that, because it's going to resonate with someone, and I guess you're going to be like, oh shit, okay, so I had to throw that out there. All right, Aries, let's get right into your reading here. All right, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, show me the cards that I need to see for Aries today. Give me a past, present, future read for the Aries today. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see for Aries. Show me the cards that I need to see for Aries, please. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Past, present, future. All right, so in the past here, it shows something about happy family, happy marriage, happy life, okay? So you could be just in a state of complete bliss right now. Here in the past is what's showing up for me, Aries. You have the 10 of Cups. This is the 10 of Cups if you would like to take a look, okay? See the 2 people happy. They're looking up at their 10 of Cups. There's kids playing there beside them. Could be their children, so maybe you have kids, okay? Let's see this here. I want to go ahead and look it up for you guys. 10 of Cups. It's hard to find a more pleasant scene than this one. While there are no extravagant displays of wealth found in other cards or accolades tossed about, it is hard to beat lasting love, health, and genuine serenity. This card indicates a happy marriage, a happy home, stable family, and good friends, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify this in the past here. Give me 3 cards to clarify this 10 of Cups in the past here for Aries today. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see, please. Okay. This one really wanted to pop out, and it was definitely an upright card. So let me take that one. 3 of Wands there. Showing up as yourself, embarking on some type of adventure, or trying to figure out if you want to embark on an adventure, something like that, I think. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Get 2 more cards. 1, yep, you got the 2 of Wands, and then you have the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, so the 3 of Wands is definitely something about fortunate card to draw, although it can be frustrating because you look closely at the boats in the bay. They are sailing away, indicating the successful launch of a venture rather than the return of profit. So some of you guys are starting something new here, some type of new job or new profession or new idea that you have launched. Okay, it's like you've already you're starting to put in the work, but it's like you're putting something out there, and you're sitting there, and you're sitting here in the past, and you're looking at it go out, and you're like, you know, I'm not sure, because usually whenever you see the boats, everybody sees the boats in this card. Where are they at? Okay, you see these boats over here? See the boats over here? Where my finger is? Okay, these boats are sailing away, okay? So it's like you're putting the effort out there, and you haven't gotten any return on your investment yet, but you have put in the work, you have put in the effort, you have put it out there, okay? So you started something new, put it out there, maybe a new job, new idea, or you could be started a channel, something like that, okay, a new channel. Launch of a venture rather than the return profits of one. This card tells us that things go well, keep going. So if what this is doing, if what you are doing is going well for you, keep doing it, okay? Other forces are at work, and we must also apply our efforts intelligently while we are waiting for our results. So let's look up the 2 of Wands, okay, which is also upright. Beginnings and calculated risk, but instead of the spark of creativity of a burst of energy, as seen in the Ace, this energy is carefully planned effort to create a favorable outcome. This is the card of planning, coordinating, the will applied to physical action, the law of attraction being applied. This a card of doing and waiting. Results will come later. Right now, plan carefully and act decisively. Gather allies and support if you can as well. Okay, so you guys you have started something new. Okay, you've put in the energy, the effort, you put it out there into the world, and now you're sitting here patiently waiting to see if it's going to come back and be of fruition for you here, Aries, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's look at this 8 of Swords. You do have an air sign, or could have an air sign in your energy here, Aries, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Escape or release from anything that has been holding you down so far. A chance for freedom is coming, re-entering society. So after what I'm getting here in the past is you may have been held back by doing this new thing that you're doing here. Like, for example, for myself is this channel. It's also my TikTok at Caleb of the Woods, and my other TikTok at Caleb is 788, which is my rap channel. I only have one song on there right now, but that is something that I've started. I put it out there. I've already came up with like lyrics over the past 10 years. Okay, I just need to start doing it, so that's why I did it. Okay, I'm not like super excited about that one, but I am excited about the sobriety journey one. I know that one will take me somewhere, and I know that this channel will take me somewhere. The rapping is just for fun. Okay, so so you guys may have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your energy here in the past. They kind of just held you back in the sense of being what's the word I'm looking for? Creative. They've kind of held your with their energy being around you. It was hard for you to be creative because of this person that was in your past here. Okay, so what you decided to do here, Aries, what I'm getting is you released yourself from that person because they were holding you down. They were kind of blocking you a little bit from being your creative self. Okay, and you decided to go on a venture. You decided to start this new thing. You decided to say, fuck it, I don't care what anybody thinks, I'm doing this for me. Okay, Aries, so that's what I got here, and that's what is showing up for your past here. Let's go ahead and get right into the present. We have the Queen of Swords upright. Okay, the Queen of Swords is definitely an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, could be, or you could have this placement in your chart. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be another person. It could be yourself. Okay, just throwing that out there. A decisive woman, one who gains enemies among others who do not understand her or cannot abide her stern ways. She is strong-willed and tends to keep her reasoning to herself, finding explanations of her behaviors a nuisance or even a question of her judgment rather than motivating factor in her underlings. Highly intelligent, capable, and not overly swayed by emotional displays of tantrums. She represents the concept that real power lies behind the throne, as she is not always the one officially in charge, and that position comes with too much shaking hands and kissing babies, and not nearly enough actual hands-on management of affairs. Alternately, if used to indicate the element of air, this card will either be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius woman, a doctor, nurse, executive, decision maker, any type of female authority figure, politician, monarch, matriarch, architect, designer, engineer, none of which are heartless or emotionally distant by nature. Remember that all of the cards in the suit of swords have to pull double duty, alternating between elemental interpretations and suit interpretations. Clarifying cards will solve any confusion. Okay, so you have someone in your in your energy in the present here, Aries, that is a could very well be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or it could be yourself here stepping into your own power if you have air in your chart. Okay, but this, excuse me, this woman is someone who is in their power. So you have someone in your energy that is a woman or a man that is in their power, or you are in your power here, Aries. You're stepping into your power in a new type of way. Okay, let me get some clarifying cards for this Queen of Swords for Aries in the present here. Spirit, show me the cards that I need to see for Aries, this Queen of Swords and the Spirit. What is Queen of Swords for Aries here? All right, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so be careful what you wish for, Aries, because you are going to get what you want. So this, in the past here, okay, you put something new out there, all right, you're waiting on a return, you let go of this person that was holding you back from doing this, being your creative self, your authentic self, this amazing part of yourself that you tried to hide because of this person, okay? It's saying be careful what you wish for, okay, in the past, because in the present, be careful what you are wishing for right now, because you're going to get it, okay? You see, he's like got all these sticks, but he is the one having to carry them by himself, okay? He ain't got no help carrying these sticks, all right? Let's look at this 10 of Wands. I'll look it up for you really quick. I probably shouldn't even, I don't even really need to use the book that much anymore, but it feels comfortable to me, so that's why I do it. Okay, careful what you wish for. This powerful card reminds us, as does the 10 of Swords, that at the end of the day, all we have said and done catches up with us. The luxuries we crave are our burdens in turn. This man has lots of sticks, but he has to carry them to his destination or lose them. Success has a price, and you may have to bear it once you get everything you desire. Fame, power, and wealth are seldom what we thought they would be when we first started along our path. Know exactly what you want before you invest a lifetime pursuing it, so that when you get it, you are still happy to carry the load. This card shows heavy labor or emotional burdens one chooses or is forced to carry for a time. So you may be going through something emotional. It could be with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, okay? But let's look at this 9 of Cups reversed, okay? 9 of Cups reversed. Some argue that too much of a good thing can be bad. If by that they mean too much indulgence in wide food, luxury, and ease of life, they may be right. At least as far as the card offers in reverse. Beware of the sugar crash brought on by too much indulgence, unhappiness, and possible health issues, also indicative of unfulfilled wishes and dreams. So some of you guys here may be feeling, even though you have put in this work and effort into whatever this new thing is that you are creating or have created, you may be feeling like, you may be feeling a little unhappy, okay? and you're feeling unfulfilled in your wishes and dreams at this current time, okay? But like I said, whatever you wish for here, Aries, you're going to get it. Just be careful what you wish for and make sure you are specific with what you are asking for whenever you talk to spirit here, because whenever you ask for something specific and you ask for it like over and over again, like for example, like I'll use my I am affirmations. I am powerful, I am wealthy, I am intelligent, okay? The more intelligent that I get with this shit, the more I feel the need to put it out there, but the more it drains my energy. I didn't realize whenever I first started tarot how draining this really is, because you are channeling something here. You're using your vessel as a channel. You're using it so that way you can speak to these people from spirit, and this is incredibly draining. Like I did not know how draining this was. So actually I have to usually rest a little bit more in the mornings before I get into my challenge. Like I'll spend some time just being by myself, not talking to anybody, and I'll spend some time just relaxing and getting into the groove, and then I'll be like, okay. And then once I get into going on my walk, that's it. That's the start of my day. There's no going back. Okay, after I start going on my walk, because I have 6 days. If you look at my Stay Sober and challenge on TikTok, that is at Caleb of the Woods. I have 6 days throughout this 6-month period that I'm allowed to take off, but I haven't even made it through the first month yet. On the 20th will be the first month, and then I'll have 5 months left, okay? And I am determined to make it to at least the first month before I check one of those things off. And in fact, I don't want to have to check one of those days off at all. Not even a little bit, not even one time, okay? So, like today, I woke up and I was like, ooh, I might have to use one of them checks. And I was like, oh, hell no. And this other part of me was like, oh, hell no, we ain't using one of them checks. You better get your ass up and do something. So, some of you guys out here are probably battling with some type of energy. Like usually you may have like a bounteous amount of energy, and then like usually you have that, and then today or like some days after you started this new thing, you didn't realize how draining it was going to be, and you're like, wow, this is actually a lot more tiring than I thought it was going to be. So let's look at this 4 of Swords, okay? Wow, okay, as I was just saying, this says exhaustion, burnout, deep contemplation, stagnation, rest and recharge your energy, okay? It is showing up in the reversal, but that is what it means in the reversal. That's the quick meaning, okay? But also dishonor, someone is digging up the past or things that are better left alone. No rest from prying eyes and searching hands, lack of recognitions for one's efforts and deeds. So it's like someone out here, even though you have started this new thing and are doing this new thing, okay, it could very well be an air sign in your energy, because you have the 8 of Swords here, and then you have the 4 of Swords here. The swords represent air, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but you also have this water sign card, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But most likely you are dealing with an air sign here that is like, they are feeling dishonor, or they're just not happy about what you're doing. They're like digging up the past, or they're trying to like find reasons to paint this picture of you that is not the picture who you are. It could be who you used to be or someone that you used to be, but they're like, oh, I can't believe that Aries is doing this. Like, and it says no rest from prying eyes. So it's like whatever you're doing, you just got someone, like, imagine you close the blinds to your window. You have someone that's like in there, like trying to peek through the blinds to figure out what you're doing, okay? And lack of recognition for one's efforts and deeds. So, so basically whatever this air sign, if it is an air sign in your energy, doesn't have to be, but this person here, whoever is in your energy, they don't recognize what you were doing. They don't recognize the efforts that you were doing or the deeds that you're doing. They basically are just sitting here trying to paint this picture of you as this horrible human being, okay? Like, oh, Aries is so shitty. I just can't believe they're doing that. Like, for example, someone in my energy is probably looking at me like, oh my God, I can't believe Caleb's doing a tarot channel. Like, he's not even that good at it. He has to use a book every time. And I'm just sitting here like, actually, I'm really good at it. You should see the comments that I get, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So what you need to do is be wary of this energy, this person in your energy. Be wary of this person, but also don't let what they're saying get to you, bro. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, this person is judging you because they're not happy themselves, okay? That's what I'm getting. Also, we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, okay? So you're about to get some kind of offer coming in for you, okay? And it's going to be like, wow, I'm pretty sure that's what the Page of Pentacles mean. Let me look it up really quick. Yep, using the book, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's what I'm doing, and I'm happy about it, and I don't give a fuck. Anyway. Page of, oh, that's Cups. Page of Pentacles. Let's see. Someone who is deeply in love with money and luxuries It bears small tidings of money, usually news of a raise, a bonus, a gift, or a refund, but it can also indicate the act of study or economics, accounting, banking, or any of the financial sciences, or even tuition for money, as pages can represent students learning their trade. Compare this card directly to the question at hand and look for expecting cards to indicate. So you're dealing with a earth sign. It says weak cardinal earth sign, okay? Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is over here, and they're trying to figure out a new way to up their finances. They're trying to find a new way to make money, or they are getting a return, some type of refund, a bonus, or a gift, or a raise, okay? Could very well be. Let's look at this 9 of Pentacles for the future to see what Spirit's got to look. See what you guys got to look forward to. Spirit, show me what they got to see. 9. Not 8. Not 10. 9. Okay. All right, this is a kept woman. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. This is the second earth card that we got, actually. So you could, in the future, if you're, I mean, even though you're dealing with these air signs right now or whatever, you could be dealing with an earth sign in the future, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? It says this is a kept woman. Of course, this card is applicable to either gender. So you could be a male or a female, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And people of any age, as long as they are among the idle rich or merely serenely content with the wealth they do possess, their passions, and their ease of life. This is an extremely fortunate card, betokens material success to the point of leisurely inactivity. But this is more than simply having money. This card is about enjoying your passions in life and having an ease of existence so that you can chase your dreams and not have to put up with the drudgery of everyday life that the rest of the population of Earth has to contend with. No matter how wealthy they are, this is life as a permanent vacation, no matter what your status otherwise. So especially here, Aries, if you have Earth in your chart, if you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, for example, I have Virgo, you're going to be very happy here in the future, and you don't even have to be happy, and it's not necessarily what I'm getting of like having money coming in. You could very well have money coming in, but it's showing me that you're happy either way. It doesn't matter whether you have money or not. You're a happy person, okay? You're happy being alive and you're happy living, okay? And you don't worry too much about what other people say or think about you, because why would you, right? They're not you. They don't have to go through the struggles that you go through, okay? And even if they think that they do, they don't understand what you had to go through to get to where you are now, Aries, okay? Someone in your energy is like this. Ooh, we got the pop out. Oh, we got the moon pop out, okay. We got the moon pop out. There we go. Okay, the world reversed. Queen of Wands upright, and we have the 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, so let's look at this moon first. This is kind of like this. I'm going to take it more of a reversal, okay? It looks like it was kind of in the middle, but I'll take it as a reversal. That'll be fine. Okay. Deception revealed. Light is shined on the denizens of the darkness, and don't expect them to be happy about it. It is not so much a time of truth as much as it is the end of a time of deception and trouble. Someone very bad for you leaves your life. You leave a crappy job. This also could indicate kicking bad habits, ending or strongly minimizing and thus controlling harmful addiction. So like I said here, Aries, for someone or anyone who may be dealing with some type of addiction here, I see in the future that now at this time, especially with this like exhaustion burnout point, you're going to get to a point where you're just resting because you're tired of this. Now this exhaustion and burnout could be because of the fact that you are regressing and pulling your energy back from this substance or this thing or this person that is just draining your energy, okay? So kicking bad habits, you could be kicking that habit completely, but also light is going to be shined on some kind of truth here. There's going to be some kind of truth that's going to be revealed to you, is what I'm getting from the moon reversed here, okay, Aries? Look at that. So, also, let's go ahead and look at the world card. Now, the world card is reversed. I'm not sure. I'm just going to look it up. That's what I'm going to say to you right there, okay? Leftovers again, or if I have to go back to that horrible job one more day, endless, meaningless, repetitive, redundant existence. Okay, so this is how you're feeling, and this could be very well why it's saying to you, Aries, to be careful what you wish for in the present, because in the future, you're going to be like, oh my God, I gotta do that again, bro? Like, are you serious? Like, just yesterday, I just did this whole thing. But this is what is getting to me, all right? This is what I am getting from this, because it is showing me right here, Aries, that you are a happy person, okay? It's showing me that you're happy with what you do, and it's showing me that you're happy with life with this Queen of Pentacles, okay? So someone in your energy here, Aries, is going to be sitting here like, oh my God, like seriously, we have to do this again. And it's like they're not on the same level that you're on, and so they're kind of like trying to, they're just like not happy with what you have going on. It's like maybe they're trying to do the same things that you do, but it doesn't make them happy. They're not doing what they need to do for themselves, for their higher selves, in order for themselves to be happy. So they're like, oh my God, we have to do this again? Are you serious? Okay, every day the same thing. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You really need a vacation right now. You're missing out on all the fun in life. Go dancing. So yeah, if this is you, Aries, you need to get out. You need to go do something. You need to, and this is what I would do. I would take a walk in nature, okay? But most definitely dance. Dancing, bro. That makes you, all right, no matter how you feel. You could have the shittiest day in the world, but if you just get up and start fucking moving around and doing your thing and feeling it and getting it and feeling happy, yeah. Okay, you should have seen me on the fucking road today, bro. I was walking my dog, picking up my bag of trash, and I was just going down the road like this. Alright, I was just like, picking up trash, doing my thing. Okay, and these fucking people, like, you should have seen them in their cars driving by me. They were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I'm like, doing something that makes me happy, and I don't worry about what anyone thinks about me, okay? I just don't got time. Like, why would I worry about what someone that is driving by me in a car thinks, bro? I don't have time for that. Do you understand how draining that is? I gotta save my energy for tarot, bro. All my extra energy goes into this, dog. All right, and it takes a lot. It really does take a lot out of you whenever you get done. I remember when I first started, I was trying to do all 12 zodiac signs every single day. I didn't realize how draining that was going to be so quickly. I got so drained so quick. So then I was like, okay, let me do one a day. All right. I just now got to the point where I can do one a day and get my energy back and feel good about myself. Okay. So, and now I'm like, okay, now let's branch out and try to do 3 reads a day. Okay. I'm just now getting to the point where I can do 3 reads a day because of how much it affects my energy. So if these people aren't bringing something to your table, if they're not scratching your back or massaging your feet or cooking you food or buying you food or anything like that, don't worry too much about what they're thinking, bro. Okay, because you ain't got time for that. Why would you spend your time worried about what this person thinks about you, Aries? No need. Okay, let's look at this Queen of Wands reversed. Same woman. Okay, so whenever it says same woman, okay, it's talking about the traditional meaning. There are several ways to read the queens for ease of consistency as well as accuracy. We strongly recommend the following. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius woman. Okay, primary characteristics are courage, assertiveness, confidence, often open and friendly, outgoing, adventurous, honest, frank, resolute, reliable, hardworking. Also could be used for any self-assured, pleasant woman, preferably with a strong fondness for animals and nature, possibly a tomboy. But this is showing up in the reversal. So it says, same woman, could be any of the following: impatient, demanding, self-obsessed, intolerant, angry, flaky, drama queen, commanding, or bossy, tactless, unfeminine, headstrong, tyrannical, fixed opinion. So you could be dealing with someone here, Aries, in your energy, or it could very well be yourself. Take it as it resonates. That is a impatient, demanding person. They're self-obsessed, intolerant, angry, flaky, drama queen, commanding, or bossy. Okay, so if you're and it could be male or female here. Okay, it doesn't have to be a female. So just take that as it resonates as well. Little unfeminine, headstrong, tyrannical, fixed opinion. So this is someone that's kind of hard to sway their opinion here. Now, what I'm getting from looking at this right here, Aries, is that this woman is this person that is the world reversed. So you were sitting here in your energy, you're happy, you're moving forward, you like what you're doing, and it doesn't even matter how much money you have, or even if you do get a lot of money, you don't let that affect your happiness. You don't need money to be happy, is what I'm getting from that, Aries. Okay, but you have this person in your energy, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that is a little like bossy, you know. They're tactless, they're unfeminine a little bit, impatient, demanding, okay, self-obsessed, intolerant, angry, flaky. So drama queen, you got this drama queen in your energy, male or female, that is just like unhappy, like, oh my God, we got to do this again today. You have this person in your energy, and I wouldn't say that they're not happy for you, it's just that the energy that they bring, okay, in the future here. And you're sitting here with your 9 pentacles, like, yeah, I got money, but I don't even need money to be happy. Like, I'm just happy. And they're just looking at you like, why are you so happy? And they're trying to figure out how you do it here, is what I'm getting here, Aries. Okay, so let's look at this 5 of Cups reversed. I would say it's because something you lost in the past here, you let go of, you decided to move forward and focus on yourself, because you have the 5 of Cups reversed, and 5 of Cups has to do with water. So you may also have a water sign in your energy somewhere, okay? Could very well be. It says recovering from distant wounds and pain can also indicate a recovering alcoholic. It's time to forget the past and take positive action. A renewing of faith after hard times, courage against loss. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. So whatever happened here, Aries, you could have very well been dealing in the, at some point, you could have very well been dealing with some type of addiction. If you guys know my story, I was an alcoholic at one point, no longer an alcoholic. I don't drink and I don't go to AA meetings or NA meetings. I just started a challenge. I try to show people how you can do it without going to NA or AA if you would like to. That's just my thing. I would like to be a sobriety coach one day so I can help people work through this because it's not fucking easy. All right. So you or this person they recovered from distant wounds and pain, okay? A recovering alcoholic, and it says could also indicate a recovering alcoholic. So this is like in the present or the past. It was stating like could be alcohol or drugs. Okay, this is specifically stating a recovering alcoholic. Okay, it's time to forget the past and take positive action. Okay, a renewing of faith after hard times, courage against loss. Okay, so it could be someone in your energy here in the future that you have in your energy. It's kind of like their energy is just I wouldn't say it's a bad energy, but they don't have it really figured out yet. You have maybe a very materialistic person or someone in your energy that is not happy unless they have money, okay? And you are sitting here like as the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Could very well be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you have that in your chart, and you're like getting money here in the future, okay? And even if you don't get the money or whatever in the future, you're happy without money. Like it doesn't take a whole lot to please you. You understand like how life is, you understand how life works, and you understand how a lot of people in this life are, okay? And you're like, I don't need money to be happy. I know what I have to do in order for myself to be happy, and you do that. And you have this person here, or you have yourself that is recovering from distant wounds and pain, recovering alcoholic. It's time to forget the past and take positive action. Okay, so move on from the past, or maybe not move on from the past, but let go of all of the things that you're holding on to from the past as far as hurt goes. All of the emotions that you were feeling as far as hurt goes, let go of those emotions, bro, because like after that, dog, no, it's kidding. Let go of those emotions, because after you let go of that, it's gonna open up your doorway is already wide open, bro. But as soon as you let go of these emotions here from the past that you may still be holding on to a little bit, that door isn't gonna be a door anymore. It's gonna be a portal. It's gonna be wide fucking open, so big that there's no way you can miss it. Blessings and amazing things are gonna come through for you so strongly after you let go of this. It's just gonna be like, there's just no stopping you after this point, Aries, okay? That's what I'm getting. All right, Aries, this is a great read today. I love this. We're going to go ahead and get into the message from the Ancestors Oracle cards for you guys. Again, please hit that like button, share, subscribe if you like what I'm doing here so far, if you want me to keep going. If you're wanting to manifest some money, or if you're thinking about someone specific, most definitely hit the like, share, subscribe button, and please leave a comment down in the comment sections. I always read my comments and I try to reply to every single one. All right, every single one. So let's see what we got from the ancestors today for Aries. Maybe you guys like God of War. No, not God of War. Aries is the God of War. Maybe you guys like Kratos, or you like, what's that? Why can't I think of it? Oh, it is God of War, right? Yeah, that's the name of the game. I don't know. My little brother is really into Kratos. He's really into, I think it's called God of War. And I used to we all used to play it, but I was never really quite as into it as he was. But that dude, man, he's an amazing artist. He can draw pictures. He's got pictures of Kratos he's drawing and shit. I'm just like, yeah, love that. So maybe you guys are an artist, or you have someone in your family that's an artist. And in fact, all three of my brothers, and I have 3 brothers, okay? All 3 of them are great artists. I've been the one my entire life, I just don't have the patience to sit there and try to do it. I've been trying to teach myself, I have been, but like I said, I don't know if I'll ever measure up to my brothers, bro, because they got some artistic talents, okay? All right, let's see what Spirit wants to say. Ancestors, let's see what they want to say to you guys today, Aries. Ancestors, Spirit guides, and angels, give me a card for Aries today. Show me the cards for Aries. Show me the cards for Aries today, please. Show me what I need to see for Aries, please. Thank you. Love you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fire, passion, showing up your just self here, Aries. Most definitely. You got that passion, baby. All right. Love that. One more time. One more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. And also, you got an air sign. You could have an air in your chart, or maybe you're an air sign watching this as a cross watcher. And it says breath, so do some breath work if you're an air sign or Aries watching this right now. Do some breath work. For example, this is what I do whenever I do my breath work. You can do an in count of 2, out count of 4, or in count of 3, out count of 6. Always breathe out longer than you breathe in. It helps you learn to control your breathing. If you're really upset, really mad, really pissed the fuck off, and you want to get that feeling under control, I always breathe out for as long as I can, okay? That's how you do breath work, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 1. All right, peacekeeper or serenity, okay? You're a peacekeeper or you're a serene person out here, Aries, okay? You know how to keep the peace. Even if you don't keep the peace, sometimes you do have the ability to. Also, we have love or lover, okay? So you could have a lover in mind. You could be thinking about a lover, or you're a loving person. You have a lot of love to give, okay? But let's look up this peacekeeper card, see what your ancestors want to say to you today, Aries. H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P. Maybe you guys like Joe Dirt. I don't know why that made me think of Joe Dirt. That's fucking Daddy Daycare. Okay, that is Eddie Murphy at the beginning. He's like, I got F-I-R-E-D. And she's like, he's like, H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P. So maybe you guys like Eddie Murphy out here. I love Eddie Murphy. There's a bunch of comedians, actually, that I've watched for years, really. All right, so let's look at this. It says, this ancestor's charge is to maintain harmony and bring any chaotic, fragmented energies into a coalescence of calmness and tranquility. The peacekeeper has an extraordinary capacity to remain centered and calm even when there is turmoil all around, and has come to understand that conflict is usually due to the divisiveness of hearts and minds. Excuse me. This ancestor has become fully aware of the unity of all that is, experiencing the oneness while simultaneously appreciating how it is for human beings to live in a world of duality, where conflict, suffering, and striving can only be mediated through the counterpart of peace and serenity. The contrast and apparent opposition, light and dark, stillness and movement, feminine and masculine, can be divisive, and right and wrong are clung to by opposing points of view. When these oppositions remain static and rigid, judgment and turmoil abide. It's easy to succumb to this illusion of separation, making it challenging to experience deep peace and serenity. Yet it is entirely possible to be the eye of the storm when conflict rages around you. All right, that's what the card means. This is what your ancestors are wanting you to hear today through me drawing this card. Clinging tightly to righteousness leaves no space for reconciliation, compromise, or resolution. Whether this position is sublimated under a canopy of pretense and duplicity, or through anger, judgment, or rigid moral arrogance, it prevents any possibility for peace and serenity to prevail. Put down your sword, examine your motives, and trust the counsel of your higher self. Throughout history, great change has come through acts of moral conviction coupled with non-resistance and without combativeness. Your situation can only be eased by letting go of the stance of being right and setting your intention to do whatever it takes. Breathe deeply, meditate, walk in the forest to find inner peace, and align your actions with the will of the Creator. That is the only way to come back to a place of peace. All right, so it seems here, Aries, what I'm getting is that your ancestors are saying to you that you don't always have to be right, okay? And that's one thing, I'm not gonna lie, I cannot stand that when people say that to me. I cannot stand it when people say, you don't always have to be right. Yes, the fuck I do. I'm an Aries. Aries is always right. We're never wrong about anything, ever. Not even one time in our whole lives have we ever been wrong about anything. Okay. So Aries, what I'm saying is here, now it could very well be because you have someone in your energy that is like, maybe they're a person that you just quite can't put your finger on. It's like, like, why can't I trust this person? And it could be you thinking it's gotta be because that person doing something shady. Okay, it's gotta be, all right? But this is Spirit, this is your ancestors are telling you, like, you don't always have to be right about everything. And this is what I'm also getting. Even if you are right, sometimes you can be right and still give someone else like a little bit of the benefit of the doubt to try and see where they're coming from, okay? And that's something that I've had to learn a lot of throughout my life, all right? I've had to learn, like, all right, even if I am right sometimes, I do, like, imagine this. Imagine, like, you tell someone, like, hey, I'll be with you forever as long as you don't ever step on my white shoes. And then they accidentally step on your white shoes one day and you're like, oh, you motherfucker, I'm done with you, get out, okay? It's like, even if you're right, maybe you even said to this person, don't do this, and they still did it anyway, okay? You're sitting there, Aries, and you're like, okay, I know that I'm right about this. I know that I spoke this out into existence. I know this is not something I kept to myself in my head. But you're sitting there and you're like, man, I don't really want to leave this person though. You know, maybe you've already spent a lot of time with this person. You built up a pretty good relationship with this person, okay? You put in the time, energy, and effort. This is Spirit saying to you, this is your ancestors saying to you, Aries, you don't always have to be right. It's okay for you sometimes to regress a little bit, take down the walls just a little bit and be like, all right, I gotta be vulnerable. I gotta take this mask off. You know, this is how I am to everybody that I don't know, but you're trying to build a relationship with someone that is a new relationship. It's a relationship that you've never built with anyone else in this type of way. You're being vulnerable, you're being yourself, and you're actually being able to be your true authentic self. So get the white shoes, pick them things up, get them cleaned, or get the person to go clean the shoes for you or something. Be like, okay, you messed up, you know, but and this is my boundary, but at the same time, I'm willing to work with you a little bit. So what I'm getting from that is just work with whoever this energy is in your energy, work with them a little bit, okay? Guys, check out the description box. You won't regret it. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, love yourself first.